Welcome, everybody. For those that are in the know, you know that I've been working on a theoretical approach towards healing DNA and activating potential DNA codes through sound and light, very specific visualization, harmonizing with dimensional bands, and specifically moving energy throughout the manifest template through a particular process or technique or combination of techniques. So I've been laying down the foundation for that, creating PDFs, and so it's taken a bit of time, quite a bit of time. So anyhow, in this particular video, I'm going to basically go over some philosophical musings, and it may seem like it's unrelated to what ultimately the techniques are going to be about, but it does relate. So that being said, I would like to include this. I'm looking to move from this public platform or all public platforms and have it redirected to my website so that I can do things without restriction and without anybody looking over my shoulder. So, anyhow, that being said, these are some philosophical musings of mine that go back about 15 years or so. I think you may get something from this. It may be liberating. Let's begin. Thank you. Okay, so I thought to entitle this, Is This All Real or Is This All an Illusion? The answer to that is yes and yes. So I'm going to be using terms and contemporary ideas in order to communicate this or these theoretical concepts. Note that it is in no way should any of these terms be taken literal. First of all, it's impossible for our languages to translate proper meaning to any of these concepts. So, that taken in mind, it's also important for me to say that the fundamental reason why I'm sharing this, which has been a combination of insights over several years, is for the purpose of encouraging one to a greater sense of imagination. Imagination, believe it or not, is the key. Okay, so let's begin. All right, this and all other creations can be seen as a coded program, a program in order that we may experience that which is called external and internal reality fields. So, to manifest within a creation is for the purpose of experiencing self differently. This particular creation or program is a geometric code of that which is called sound and light holographic design. We interface with this construct through an aspect of the program which is called consciousness. Consciousness is part of the written code and is not the essence of our transcendent nature. Consciousness is part of the program that allows us to interface with these reality fields and truly experience its architectural design parameters to its fullest. These creations are called reality fields because realities are purposely created and it is intended to be real. However, it is clearly also an illusion because we weren't actually created or born within these fields. That, of course, is part of seeing and experiencing self differently, but rather we have merged our essence with the essence of the being responsible for this construct design. in order that we may experience self differently. Know that through uncompromised conscious intention, a reality field can be altered, and therefore, so one could see this program as a limited open source program. I say limited open source program because the source key programmer can reset the original written code. After all, you are in a source consciousness field and you are living out your experiences as an individuation of this being through the parameters of this design that you have now merged with. What makes the hologram experience real is that one becomes the hologram in the process of merging with the being or the designer's program. Note, the program is a compartmentalization aspect of the source self. Again, you have now merged your unique essence with another unique essence and now are able to experience yourself through another being's essence. This is what it means to be an individuation of source. So, to further clarify, you also are a source of unique essence. And know there are endless unique essences or sources of unique universal creations of which you can eventually trace back through the subdivision of your transcendent self. For this aspect of subdivision is the very process by which we all perpetuate our creations collectively. Again, to further clarify, your transcendent self is uniquely independent of this source reality field. Okay, well, thank you, folks. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you got something from this. This was beneficial in some way. I will speak to you soon. Blessings.